Hello everyone. So today is the third video of the series of Brilliancy Prizes games. This game was fought between Steinitz and von Bardeleben in 1895 in Hastings. I'm taking these games from books, and every few days I'm going to post one of such games that won the Brilliancy Prize for their amazing moves. So here is how it goes. This is a gioco piano, an Italian game. So these are book moves that goes like this. So far so good. This is the Italian game. So you put the bishops on c4 and c5, and then white plays d4. So black takes the bishop, white takes the bishop, black checks, white plays the knight to c3, Steinitz. Black plays d5, because white is developing strong, it's now or never. So white takes, black takes with the knight, white castles. Now black develops the bishop to e6. Black develops the bishop to e6. Now white plays the bishop to g5. The computer doesn't like it too much. So here the bishop is retreated, another inaccuracy. Bishop takes, knight takes the horse, and now the queen takes the horse. So in this moment, bishop takes the bishop, and the horse takes the horse. So if you look at this position, you see that white is already castled, his king is nicely protected, his pieces are already able to start an attack, but black is already having trouble. Black has not castled yet. So after rook to e1, you see that black cannot castle right now because otherwise loses the knight. So black here plays f6. So he wants to put the king on f7 at some stage to connect those rooks. So now white plays the queen to e2, preventing that. So black has to retreat the queen to protect the knight. So here white plays the rook to c1. So black plays c6 to prevent d5. So now white plays d5. And the pawn takes. This is a pawn sacrifice. White plays the horse to d4. Now you can see that white's pieces are all threatening the black king, and the black king is still in the center, so it's still in danger. So finally black moves the king to f7, and white plays the knight to e6. You see that black cannot take, otherwise the queen will take. So black plays the rook to c8. The computer doesn't really like this move. According to the computer, this is already a winning position for white. So white plays the queen to g4, threatening checkmate in 2 moves. So black is forced to play g6. Now white plays the knight to g5 check, starting an amazing combination. You notice that the black queen is in trouble now, being threatened. So black has to play the king to e8. Now a beautiful rook takes knight, and black cannot take back, otherwise it will lose the game. And you see that white here is in some kind of trouble too, because you has to be careful, he has to keep on checking, otherwise there is a back rank checkmate in this position. So white checks with the rook, the king moves, white checks again with the rook, the king moves, now white checks one more time with the rook, and you see that the queen cannot take, otherwise the rook can take with check and lose the rook and eventually the game. So now white plays the black king black, and now white checks. So according to the story, let me read the story here.
Wait. Best. Plus 8, 5, 7. Alternative. Plus 3, 6, 5.
Okay, let's see what the book says. It says, one way to resign. When Bardeleben saw what was in store for him, he left the tournament room and let his clock tick over the time limit. This naturally frustrated poor old Steinitz, who nevertheless headed off his intended checkmate for the entertainment of the groundlings. So at this moment, the player with the black pieces left the tournament room and never came back until his clock was over and he lost the game. But here is what the combination that would have ended it. After king to h8, queen check, takes the rook, check, move down, check, king moves there, a zigzag check, king there, another check. After queen there, knight to f7 check, king to d8, and now checkmate. So this is a beautiful game that the rook was on the 7th rank for several moves and he could not take it. So I'm going to stop the video here. This is a beautiful combination that won the Brilliancy Prize in 1895. Thank you very much for watching. Until next video.